Pick up, everybody. It's your girl, Sofia back here on Sofia's Football Talk to do a quick but sweet live match preview for tomorrow's last and final home game as Manchester United will be taking on Newcastle United. And there's some sad news that needs to be addressed as Rafael Varane is leaving Man United at the end of the season. Tomorrow, he ain't playing, but he will be taking a farewell with, everybody, the fans. It's sad. I ain't gonna lie. When I saw that, right, as I was done at work, I checked Twitter. I was like, what? Huh? It really made me sad. So we have to address it. We will talk about that. Of course, also predict tomorrow's lineup and as well as the score. So if that sounds good to you, then please make sure that you give this video here a big thumbs up, because the more likes we get, the more we're able to push the video out there for more people to see, alright? And indeed, subscribe as well. We're still on the road to 3K subscribers. We just, during the weekend, made it to 2.7K. We are now less than 300 subscribers away. So let's make it, people. Let's make it happen. Tell a friend to tell a friend. You know what I'm saying? Let me say hi to the people before we talk about the news. Big up Nal. I hope you do me okay. Big up Abdullah. Hope you're doing well. Let's talk about it. So, Fabrizio Romano tweeted, Rafael Varane will leave Man United as a free agent at the end of the current season. The decision confirmed as revealed already. We were kind of hearing, let's be honest, we were hearing about this, hearing the reports already months ago, but now it's been confirmed. I mean, both Varane and Man United shared like a video of Varane speaking directly to the fans, and I ain't gonna lie, that it made me feel a little bit. It made me feel a little something. I this is the Varane kit that I have. The third kit from the I believe it's the third kit or the away kit, actually. Forget it. From the 21-22 season when he first came. And I bought this for myself sometime last year. So yeah, I'm gonna miss him. I really am. But yeah, it will be available in the market as his contract won't be extended. Check, we know that. His quote or direct comments to the United fans, message I should say, I'll see you all at Old Trafford to say goodbye for the last game at home this season. It's going to be a very emotional day for me. Fam, tomorrow will be emotional for me too. Nah, I definitely want us to get that FA Cup trophy for him. It's been nearly three years which Varane has been a Man United player. And it is sad to see him leaving in this matter. I personally would have loved to keep him. I think the club is making a mistake by letting him go. I think yes, okay, I know there's been some injuries there. I get it. I completely get it. And yes, of course, the wages. But if he was open with maybe reduced, but then again, there are other players that are way that I like. Let's be honest, he is our best center back. He definitely is. Probably the best defender in a way. Yeah. I mean, when we think of since Rio and Vidic left, we really had like a really good center back like that. No, it's been Varane. big fan of Varane. When he first came, super fan. And it's sad the way that he has to go with going on a free. I feel like the club is making a mistake. We've done that with other players before. So it's like, hmm, looks to be that we're never learning yet again. So newsflash, Man United are still making mistakes even in 2024. I mean, look at the roof settings. Come on. I don't know if y'all seen some clips from after the Man United Arsenal game, but it was the brother. Y'all do not go to. I visit Niagara Falls in Canada. Beautiful sight. There's no point. Go just go to Old Trafford. You see the Niagara Falls there. It's Old Trafford Falls because it's been falling down for years. But seeing it in that shape was sad. I say this to say I wish Varane nothing but the best for his future, and it'll be exciting to see where he goes next. But I really would hope. I mean, like I said, I'm gonna be probably be a little bit emotional tomorrow watching the game. Yes, we will talk about the actual team news, but spoiler alert, he won't be available for tomorrow. Still out. Might be featuring for the final game in the Prem against Brighton away. And then hopefully, of course, definitely the FA Cup final. I would love for us to have him send off with the FA Cup final. I would, yeah, FA Cup trophy. That would be great. I hope we can. I the ladies did it last weekend. Can the guys show up as well and do it? Please. Please. Abdul says some same sad. Yeah, I generally feel sad. I do. It's sad. Big up Dark Rose says, Sophia, how much wages are we saving on rent? I think we are. That is a good one. Let me double check here. I mean, I couldn't care less, but it is what it is. Rent wages, Man United. Let's see what we can find here. Can y'all not put it like yearly? I'm talking weekly wages. Uh, basically about 340,000. I think that's is that euros or pounds? And then oh my god, yearly it's 17,680,000. That's money like I ain't go unless I win the lottery or unless I I have a company that becomes super successful. I probably won't be seeing that type of money come into my bank account yearly, but you never know. Don't give up. So either way though, big up Ed, hope you're doing well. Is it June yet? Need this to be over already, fam? I need this to be over as well. Big up, I was about to say big up Varane. I mean, big up Zane. Says Varane is only 31. He's still got years left in him. 100%. There are, yes, he's been dealing with injuries. 100%. But I think you can still get a couple of years left for sure. I think I can see him going to a Bayern. I can see him going to Italian clubs and doing well. Like I would have loved to see him like in Serie A. What does he do? As long as he's not the ops. If you want to come to Inter, let's do it. But yeah, it's sad. I'm not gonna lie. That news really, really, it affected me a little bit. I'm not even gonna hold you. Yes, he hasn't been here for that many years, almost 3 years, but he made an impact for me at least. He did. And utmost professional. It's gonna be sad, but what can you do? Dark Rose says Sofia went to Toronto 2019 and at Niagara Falls. It's beautiful. I was more excited with the casinos there than the fall. Really? I'm glad. Yeah, they got a lot of good stuff there, but I thought Niagara Falls was beautiful to watch, and you can see the American border right on the other side. So yeah, Sophia, would you swap Varane for VVD? Hell no. Actually, wouldn't. Big up Ravi. Yes, we'll get the likes up and subscribe. Big up MUFC Realist TV. Hope you're doing well. Big up to you. Sophia, what players do you see that link up well together when they play at United? I mean, right now, I don't know what we're doing. It's a madness. Rafa needs to go somewhere the league is a lot slower because mentally he's still sharp, physically not so much. Maybe to some extent, potentially. Maybe. Let's move on to some more transfer news before we fully dive into the game. So Bruno, there was some reports saying that Bruno potentially could leave. That I was hearing earlier today. Bayern was interested, Inter was interested, and I think generally, yes, I personally would want Bruno to leave because I think I'm a bit done, but I wouldn't be shocked, and it wouldn't surprise me by any means if he then goes, leaves Man United, and he ends up doing very well. Plays well because that often happens when players leave Man United. It does. For some. Bruno to Bayern, inshallah. At this point, I'm sad to disappoint you, but David Ornstein reported a few hours ago Bruno Fernandes firmly expected to stay at Man United. 29-year-old. Plus, his reps held long meeting with Man United bosses last week to discuss future. Club made clear intention to keep midfielder, and he expressed desire to remain, provided ambitions are matched. Also reported by David Ornstein says Bruno seek clarity on Man United's direction and whether their ambition matches his to be central to a competitive and successful side under the new sporting setup. And lastly, he also wants to see evidence that this is achievable, and if he is unsatisfied or a massive offer arrives that may not have a financial need to accept, his exit cannot be completely ruled out. So basically, in this where things stands right now, he probably might not go. But I've been also thinking if there's a club that comes in with a proper good bid, why should we say no? If we let's say we can get the money back we spent for him, what was it about 60 million or something? If we can get that back or more, just saying, how many years does Bruno have left of his contract? Was it a new? Was I'm pretty sure it was last season he got a new contract last year. Bruno contract United went up. It's now until 2026. So he has 2 years left of his contract. Come on now, with an option for 1 year extension. So cash in, cash in. Speaking of some other outgoings, Casemiro reported by Fabrizio Romano. Saudi Pro League clubs have Casemiro's name on their shortlist since October. Proposal to Players Camp and to Man United are expected to follow after final budget for SPL, obviously the Saudi Pro League clubs, is clarified. There are good chances for Casemiro to leave Man United this summer. Imagine having the two Real Madrid guys that came in, one last season, the other one the season before, and both of them initially leaving. Damn. We saw Ronaldo leave. I mean, obviously, those circumstances, let's be honest, he kind of had to go. But with Casemiro, it's sad to see him go out like this, but I do think he should be going. If we can get a lot of money, gosh, ka-ching. When it comes to incomings, though, since we now know Varane is going, we do need to get a center back. So, Man United, obviously, we've been interested in signing Tosin Adarabio, the Fulham center back. He will be available on a free, by the way. He's one of number central defenders United are looking at. United are keen to speak to Tosin's representatives at the end of the season. Reported by Sky Sports Sheet, SHETH. But Jason Wilcox, our technical director, who helped bring Tosin through the youth ranks at Man City, is keen to take it to Man United, reported by Alex Crook. This, to me, though, kind of does make sense. If we can get him on a free, and let's say we can also get a Todibo from Nice, I think let's go. Let's go. And there's no point of kind of, even though I do think Jaron Bradford from Everton is a good player, I just think with the money that they want us to spend, a bit too expensive for my liking, a bit too expensive. So yeah, that's that when it comes to the news. So let me read some of your comments before we quickly spend the remaining minutes talking about the actual game. Yeah, y'all know me. Whenever this match preview, just to kind of make the show a little bit longer or nice type of length, we do need to make sure we got some Man United news because I don't always do every type of stream and I related, you know. Do do do. Benz or CRC link up with Rafa and Cassie Saudi. Let's go. Casemiro, I think he probably would be going to Saudi Arabia, but with Varane, I think he can go to another club within Europe still, in my opinion. Via will OT start to get fixed in the summer? It doesn't look like. I mean, you know what? At this point, get a new stadium. Fight, around the parking lot, get a new stadium. That Robinson lad is decent. Yep. So if you hypothetically asking, if you were an Arsenal fan, would you have supported Spurs tonight? And if you were a Spurs fan, would you want a win against City? I mean, this is kind of not exactly what we're talking. Let me save this and then I'll answer it right as we ending the stream. Not now. But I will be watching the game. The game will be kicking off in about 8 minutes, so I'll answer it right then. So there's Hojlund good English long term. Is Hojlund good English long? I didn't understand this, Ravi. Please elaborate. Either way, so big up MUFC realist 18.3 mil. 18.3 mil. I don't know what that's referring to, but pick up though. Let me know. Either way. So tomorrow's game, last home game of the season. Last home game of the season against Newcastle. Ain't gonna be easy. I think I was talking about it in the match reaction, even the other previews saying I just don't see us really getting I don't know where we're gonna get a win from. I genuinely don't know. I have no idea. But maybe it can happen tomorrow. Maybe we can get a draw. Either way, like I said, Varane won't be available for tomorrow. He'll be on the pitch, say goodbye to everybody, and I probably might shed a tear. I might. You never know. I was very sad when good old De Gea left. That's one of my favorite players. Hmm. Still hurts me. I ain't gonna lie. I miss you, Dave. I don't know why I'm looking to the sky like he's not here no more. You're here, but wherever you are, Dave, love you, man. But some good news though. Lisandro Martinez should probably be available for tomorrow's game. Um, Whether or not he'll start is a different story for another. I don't think he's. I don't know. Will he start? I personally would rather have him come on from the bench. I don't want him starting because remember last time he played, that was Brentford game back in March, and that was already when he came back from an injury. So no, I'm not doing that again. I ain't doing that again. Um, at all. Checks looks to needing to be made on in regards to Willie Campbell, Bruno Fernandes, and Marcus Rashford to see if they can make the master squad for tomorrow's kickoff. Those of you who live in the UK, it will be 8 p.m. Um, so late 8 p.m. kickoff. I don't have no idea why I thought it was going to be 8:15. I think I might have just mixed it up with Chelsea's game that's going to be played 50 minutes earlier. So I don't know. Regardless, it'll be 8 p.m. It will be a bit annoying when you got work the next day, but you got to do what you got to do. Anything other than that? I think it's the same usual. Luke Shaw still out. Malaysia, y'all know. Nothing different. Newcastle team news though. This one shocked me a little bit. So, Eddie Howe might be stressing and sweating a little bit over the fact that, trying to figure out are the strikers Alexander Isak and Callum Wilson, will they be fit? Both have been ill, and top scorer Isak, who started the weekend draw with Brighton, is still rated as a doubt. I'm not gonna lie, I generally believe that Isak was gonna be fit and ready. So if he's not available, that's going to be a little bit better for us because that guy can play ball. But they still got other people as well, though, to be fair. But still, I'm just saying, like, the guy's a top scorer. I think he's been amazing. When Newcastle got him about 2 years ago now, I was jealous because I've been a big fan of him ever since he played for Real Sociedad alongside Martin Odegaard. Big fan. So, but it is what it is. So we'll see. He might be out. Nick Pope, though, could return in goal after being on the bench, which I didn't even know that he was on the bench. But to be fair, I wasn't watching that game. Although Martin Dubravka will be hoping to face his former club. I mean, it's a bit funny calling. Obviously, we are his former club, but he played like on loan for like 2 games last season. 2 games on loan. And then Newcastle recalled him back and said, nah, mm-mm. United was like, you know what? It's been a few months now. We've had you for 2 games. We've seen enough. You can go back to Newcastle. Go back home. Go and be fed. Mm-mm-mm. That is mad, actually. Influential defender Fabian Schad is close to a comeback and may feature while fullback Kieran Trippier is set to start after appearing as a substitute on Saturday. I feel like I've seen Kieran Trippier in a long time. My predicted lineup, I'm not gonna. I think it might be. Will Ahmad start again? Oh, the thing is though, if Ahmad couldn't be able to start games right after seeing winning us, making sure that we in the final, like he's one of the reasons why we even progressed, you know, to the FA Cup, right? Why we made it past Liverpool. Yes, okay, we had the Coventry, regardless, he's the big reason. And he still wasn't able to start. So I don't see him starting again. I I won't be shocked if we see him on the bench. So me, I'm saying Onan, of course, that's a shoe in. Dallo, Casemiro. Will it be Casemiro? And thing is though, since Kambwala came in as a sub, he might start Evans and Kambwala. I'd rather see than you put Casemiro in the midfield. Probably. You know what? I'm gonna change it. Yep, that's gonna be that. I think so. And Wan-Bissaka, Mainu, probably have McTominay probably again. Garnacho, Anthony, and Hojlund. That's what I'm gonna predict. That's my prediction in terms of lineup. Seagull says, "Pick up Sofia. Pick up to you. Actually, think we win this game for once due to Newcastle injuries and away record. Yeah, the thing is though, that definitely it does change my mind a bit. But I'm gonna, you know what? I'll go for the score prediction because obviously the Spurs City game is starting in about 2 minutes or so. So my score prediction, and do let me know your prediction as well in the chat. And if you're watching this on a replay, of course, also let me know because I love reading your comments. My score prediction will be, I think it's going to be 1-1. 1-1. Especially now knowing, yeah, there's something that just tells me it's going to be 1-1. I'm going to say 1-1. Or it could be Newcastle winning because they definitely, they've been showing up. 3-1 might 3-1 United, I would love, but I don't think so. 2-1 Newcastle, that can also be the case. Initially, before knowing about the injuries here, I was thinking 2-1 Newcastle, but I have a feeling it's going to be a draw. Pick up Constancy, one of our members. Hope you're doing well. Hope you are doing well. We're just about to head off because I need to catch the Spurs City game because all I'm going to say is go on, you Spurs. As the Spurs go marching on. That's all I'm going to say. If you know, you know. But yeah, guys, we're going to end it here. Big up everybody for the likes, for the comments, for being active in the chat. I will be back tomorrow to do a live reaction, of course, of the Man United versus Newcastle United game. So if you don't want to miss it, make sure that you are subscribed, have the notification bell button, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out. Sofia out. Bye bye.